Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Timberborn. This is Iron Teeth Normal Edition on the Lakes map. So, we are in the middle of a drought, and this is the most unfortunate part about this drought is I built this entire tree farm on soil that isn't gonna stay watered, which is unfortunate. That's okay though. I mean, it is what it is. I messed up a wee little bit, but I shall be able to figure things out. I am sure they're not gonna die because the drought is not long enough to make it so that the trees will die. So maybe that'll give me some time to come up with like a water dump situation. But I'm gonna keep that going for now and see how we're doing. Water is all right. I've got one pumper. Logs are all right. They could be better, of course. Food is great. I am really, really proud of my food situation. Gears and planks are also looking good. I've got 25 beavers. 5 are homeless, which is a little bit unfortunate. I can't make any planks or gears right now, given that we are in a stop sitting on your butt. I really wish that the beavers were smarter. Like, I really wish that if there was nothing in range, that they would figure out that they don't actually need to be there. There is a lot of micromanaging, um, at least for me at this point in time right now. Okay, so while this is happening, to be fully honest with you, I might fix my tree situation sooner rather than later, because I'm a little bit nervous about tree situation. So what I mean by that is getting a forester over here, because this is going to be for like food. We've got food and berries, but maybe I should put the forester over here instead of, on that other side with that land where it's uh, not a lumber mill. What am I doing? Forester. Yeah. So I think that if I put this guy right here, that that is good. That is good. I think. That is good. Oh, look at my worker beavers coming over to build this fantastic forester. That is very nice. Let's path over to here and let's get a gatherer in to gather these berries. And then when they have gathered all of the berries, I'll just rip them out. I think that that's my plan there. While that is happening, I'm going to have this forester plant. Let's get this gatherer going as well. I understand there are some things out. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to plant the trees over here now. And like I did before, I'm going to plant pines and birches and oaks. I'm going to do all of them. So that'll be my nice trees happening. My forester is foresting away. Now, what? Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot, aren't I? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Because I was gonna make this into my industrial area, obviously, and now I've made it into a tree farm. I guess that means that industrial has to go over here. The only problem with industrial over here is that the water doesn't flow quite right. So that's all kinds of unfortunate. Maybe I'm actually going to move my industrial area over here. No, that still doesn't really flow. I just don't have a whole lot of flow. The flow is here. And then it kind of bleh, and then it kind of goes like that. So I need to find places for better flow for power. And then, of course, I'm going to have to figure out power without that over here. take this off. Bad water. That's fine. I don't mind having resting. Question is, do I like that? We're gonna take this off of so fast because I want to. So we've got this flow coming in here. No, I'm not entirely sure, but um, hmm. You like all my humming? Interesting. Let's get my other pumper pumping to get my water situation up to where it needs to be. And I think there's a chance that I'm ready for a large tank. Or sorry, a medium tank. Planks and gears. That's going to take a minute to get in, but I would like to get my water situation looking a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock this, and I'm going to put it over here kind of close to my residential district. That's what my thought process is. There. Path on over to it. Okay, there we go. Oh, and then I'm going to make this prioritized by haulers. Oh, I actually don't have to do that because these guys just put it in there. If I prioritize that by haulers. Okay, so what I'm still trying to figure out is flow for power. And you can see this is just kind of meh. This flow is better. Fast flow. I mean, the thing is that lakes are just not particularly flowy, you know what I mean? So if I get rid of that blockage, man, this is flow. I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is flow. I really wouldn't be opposed to this. Oh, yeah, that's not flow. That's not flow. But that's flow. Hmm. Well, let's look at our power situation. What do we got? Large water wheels. This generates, but this takes 4 beavers. That's what the problem is. I have 27. An engine for 400 science, generates 400 HP, burns logs. And the gravity batteries, which I'm definitely going to get into doing, is the gravity batteries. I always say it wrong. I think I'm gonna get some engines going because I need an industrial district. And again, I sort of really don't mind having an industrial district over here. Um, so let's work. Oh, I did want to make some showers. So like right before I get going on this jibber jab, I'm just gonna put some showers in because they don't have wet fur. That is what well-being. Double shower, 50 science, no big deal. Yeah. I'm just gonna put them there, actually. That was a little silly. They're like, whoa, we were gonna go do that, and now, just kidding. Just kidding, we're not actually going to do that. Can't get all the required, yeah, because the gears aren't being made, because everything is still paused, because in the grand scheme of things, I am a very, very smart woman, thusly, yeah. How about, my friend, how about you get some of those pines in first? That would be lovely. Okay, so power. Power, 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 power. And I've got more trees over here. So, these lumberjacks, you got nothing to do in range, friends, so go find a new job. Go make me some science. Really, lumberjacks. Wait a minute, are they not marked to be cut? What the heck? How did I manage to do that so poorly? Oh, man. There we go. Okay, so my 2 vacancies are there. Right, I got people working in the farmhouse. I've got people making planks and gears. Let us get over here. That's what the game plan is. So I'm gonna make all my platforms. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna make another set of stairs right here and path over. And up to here. That looks great. And then I'm gonna pop in some lumberjack flags. Do, do, do. Right here. Trying not to go too crazy. Cut trees, obviously. Mark trees for cutting. All right. And planks. I really need some planks to come in. So how is this planker doing? We are going to prioritize you by hauler so you don't have to walk around. And we are also going to prioritize you by haulers so that you don't have to. You shouldn't need to walk around. The planks should come out here. Oh, dear. Okay, we're going to obtain. And we're just going to set that normal, I think. Okay. Why is water not the greatest? Let's get this on triple speed and we're going to see what happens. The water is not the greatest. That's a little strange to me, but that's okay. Also, I have trees over here that I can mark for cutting because that is one of the easiest things to forget in this game. Good. And then gathering berries. My berries are fine. I'm going to pause my gatherers. Good. Only 1 vacancy in the district, which should be the other scientist. Good. Planks and gears we're still waiting for things to get made. Okay. How's the power? Oh, the power input is just absolutely horrendous. Okay, so that really is telling me that I need to get going on that. So let's get that going there and let's make some kind of intelligent not district, but industrial center over here. Also, while I'm seeing it, I'm going to need some more the log situation is dicey. Get going because you have some trees that can get cut down. Get in there and cut down some trees. If they build this, thanks. Yeah, hopefully that'll pause you again because you cut down all of those ones. You can get paused. You can get played. There's 1 or 2 trees. That'll give. I mean, 8 logs ain't bad. And I didn't mark all these other little guys. So let's go ahead and mark those for cutting. Burp, burp, burp. Good, 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 good. Okay. Water is on the increase. Water is on the rise. Good. And these stairs, oh, they just need some planks. I'm just gonna have to wait on planks. Power input is 10. This water wheel is just terrible. It's because these lakes. I really think that that's the challenge with this is the lakes don't have a lot of flow. And since they don't have a lot of flow, they just don't produce a lot of power. So this is going to be an engine situation, I'm pretty sure, because the flow is just terrible. That's good. All right. We are over to here, which is just epic. Epic, epic, epic. Okay. Now that we're over to this side, we are going to make an engine. Not science, power. Let's make an engine. 400 science, I am doing great. I am going to somewhat arbitrarily place this in the center, okay? And then I'm going to get a planker. And I'll put that here. And then I'm going to put a gear workshop. Put that there. Excellent. And then I'm going to hook up a path to it. And then I'm going to delete it. When we get that over here, I'm going to delete it. Good, good. For right now, okay, I'm going to need to do storage, obviously, because I'm going to need logs and planks and gear storage over here. For right now, I'm just going to do small storage spaces. We're going to do logs, planks, planks. Not in that order. This is going to be gears. Why do I do this every single time? This is going to be logs. It'll be planks and planks. We'll make another one for logs, and gears are stored in a warehouse. There we go. Okay. Oh no, it needs metal blocks for the engine. God bless me. Okay. JK. We're gonna have to put in the beaver powered power wheel. And when we get metal blocks, we'll be able to take care of that. But yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna. Oh man, I put it in the wrong direction. Ay 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 ay. That's okay. That's okay. How I managed to do that, I don't know. There we go. Excellent. Okay, things are happening now. Good. Over here, this is just trying its best. Trying its best. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one because we're not actually going to make it. Oh, we do have trees happening, and we have lumberjacks taking those trees down. I'm very pleased with that situation. I'm going to take this off of prioritizing pine. It can prioritize whatever it wants to now. My water is still meh. Productivity is good. I guess I just got thirsty beavers. 31 beavers, 6 vacancies, hungry and tired. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's give them another lodge or another barracks, whatever it's called. Let's actually. Planks and gears. It's going to be problematic all over the place until I get this industrial complex working. Good. It's already supplying more power than the water wheels were supplying. Yeah. Now, that all being said, it might not be a bad idea to use some of this for power because we do have some flow through here. And because it's a narrow channel. And if I put some power wheels in here, that will help. So, not power wheels, you know what I'm talking about, water wheels. So let's get in here and we can demolish this path and put some water wheels. I'm gonna just try to like keep it in line with this so we don't have to build a ton of power shafts. So water wheels is in power. 25 logs. Oh, that takes so many planks. Not gonna happen right now. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that going. And they can probably get to it also from the river. So I took away their path, but let me build them another path so that they can get there from the river. And let's power shaft over. Again, I tried to do this to make it the easiest possible. That's going to be super, super helpful. Okay. Okay. Good. Look at that guy go. 53. That's not going to be bad. So 50, 50, 50, if they're all 50. Oh, this one probably won't be. This might be a little bit silly to put in there. But that is, again, significantly better than this little crappy one that we got. We have a drought. That's okay. That's okay. The reason that we have the engine is because we are going to have droughts. Now we should be able to get some more planks and gears going. Look at that number just absolutely flying. Flying. That is excellent. And then this should be able to be made. We're going to increase the priority on that so that we can get more water stored. We've got more logs coming in. Yes, yes, yes. All right. All right. Good things. Good things are happening. Look at my water wheels. Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so, 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 so happy. Oh, that's great. That is just great. 6 vacancy is, less than great, but that's okay. We're gonna figure that out. Let's pop in another lodge here to give my beavers some homes. Barracks, rather, is what they're called. And I'll just pop it in there so it can be part of this fun housing complex. They can get working on that. This is still like the highest priority though. Just waiting on gears. And this gearer, you need to go up more because I need gears like it's my job. Okay. Are those all built? Yeah. Okay. I need to just take a pause because I don't want to expand too much. And so I'm just going to take a pause and see how life is treating us, see what jobs are can be paused, quite frankly. Now that I have that going on over there, I am going to go ahead and pause this guy and that guy because they would be better served in a different location. Let's see. You don't have anything in range, so you can be paused. You're sat on your butt. This forester is still planting. If I need berries, I can go there. All right. These guys should be working, getting some logs. Fantastic. All right. 120, 75, making power. I actually might be able to pause this. If I pause this, how does this look? How come it has 0? I don't understand. Did I mess something up with my power? Oh, there we go. Power is 60. Okay, well, we're not going to pause that anymore. I don't really understand, though. Okay, well, the drought happened. That's why that's like that. That's okay. But we can still keep that going. It is a 7-day drought. I am hopeful that we can last it. I'm going to pause one of these guys. And you know what would be really nice is if I could actually get over here, because this is a little tiny pool of water that very, helpful. What would be neat is if I could tunnel to it instead of like going up and over. Where is the easiest way to get to for my guys? My beaver friends. I think the easiest way is up and over that way. I got berries sat on the floor. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. We're just going to see how we can get through this. Look at my logs. Oh, oh, oh. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is hard to see, but they're still cutting them down. That's great. And we are still making planks and gears. 120, 75, 4 beavers in. The only 2 vacancies we have are the scientists. Guys, I cannot describe to you how proud I am of how this playthrough is going right now. No good selected. Oh, they made my tank! Good job, beavers! You made my water tank! Thank you so much for that. That is amazing. This is amazing. So again, these are going to last 13, 14 days. As soon as I get a drought, though, that's bigger than that, they're not going to last. So that's why I think that having this as my tree farm makes a whole lot more sense. Okay, so while this is all doing its thing, what else can I think about to make my beavers just a bit happier? Productivity is still 94%, so I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to have to turn this guy on, though, because we are going to need more water, which definitely suggests that I need deeper, more important water sources. Okay, so I mean, I've got little pools of water all over the place. I'm gonna have to get to this little guy here. I think that this, sorry about the save. I think this is gonna be my best bet for more water. So, can I have the platforms? I'm trying to think about easy ways to get around. I think I'm gonna, let me unlock this. I have the planks. I have the science. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's make stairs and path here. Platform. Stairs. Path. Water pumper! Huzzah! Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I've got another water pumper. Now, of course, this is not going to, it's gonna flood. I'm 99% sure that this floods. But that's okay because it can help me in a drought. And if my droughts, get long, then it'll help me with my droughts, and that'll be great. I am in a water crisis. I'm not even gonna lie to you. In a water crisis. I'm pumping. I'm pumping. I need to pause though. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna go dry. Okay, so now the next thing that I need to work on is metal blocks and bad water. Yeah, metal blocks and bad water, I think, is sort of the next thing that I need to be thinking about. So I've got my, what are they called? Ruins? Yeah, my ruins over here with scrap metal, so that's good. And so I can get up here, like so. We are getting very far from my district center, just so that we are all clear. The district center is now pretty far away. That is all right. I'm going to pop in some scavengers. 150 science, that's all right. I'm just going to pop in one for right now, and I'm going to put in a pile. Oh, Jesus, that's not what I wanted at all. Pile to store scrap metal. I'm going to put in another pile. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. Have we completely dried out yet? No, we have not. Let us get someone in here, though. And let's give you just a little small tank for some more water storage. Again, I'm pretty sure that this... Oh, boy, my water situation. And it's going to run out here. Oh, no! Oh, no! That's okay. Half a day, and this guy is pumping water. Whew! Okay. Well, that's all right. We're making some quantities of progress. They're not starving, and the water is going to come back. 3 vacancies. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, the scavenger. That's okay as well. That is a-okay. My kohlrabis need to be harvested right now. Harvest those kohlrabis. Harvest those kohlrabis. Get on that, friends. And now this water has got to come back ASAP. It looks like I need more storage for planks. I don't have a problem with that. So where should I put the storage for planks? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to do a large pile. That makes sense. Well, we'll see. We're going to set this to planks. And then we can empty that, and we can put more gears over there. That's what my thought process is. The water is indeed coming back, which is amazing. We're gonna see, where does this flood from? Flooding from here. If I block that, damn it. Actually, what I could do is up there. Oh, I like that plan. Just require some dams right there, because that's where it's flooding from. Then I can turn this into a reservoir. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna have to delete those. That's okay. You know. I can't wait to get two ways in. This is just so much moving around for the beavers. Gonna need some dams. No, that's not dams. I'm gonna do dams, just like that. Yeah, just waiting for materials, waiting for materials. And we're gonna see how we can do this. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, the food situation is desperate. That's okay, we get more berries in. Water situation is uber desperate because I have none. So that's terrible. That's okay though. We're gonna get these log pumpers pumping. Oh, I hope you don't die, friends. Let's not have you die right now. Oh, look at all of the thirsties. Okay, slight crisis. Let's slow it down, because sometimes the slowdown is a good thing. Gonna be okay. Yep, it's gonna be okay. Those pumpers are gonna get pumping in the morning. The berries are gonna get buried. The kohlrabis are gonna get kohlrabied. Let's get some more of these gatherers going so we have more berries. 8 vacancies is a problem. I am actually gonna go ahead and set this to scrap metal. Metal blocks. Okay. That's great. We can pause you there because they don't need to work there. That's fine. And we just really need to get the water situation under control. As soon as they pump, they are going to be drinking. Productivity is down because they are all thirsty. That is okay. I am not overly concerned about this current crisis. Because we've got people making that there, which is great. And I'm actually going to go ahead and delete these because it is flooded and I am going to try to make it be more reservoir-like. So delete. Go get some drinky drinks, my friends. I know you're very thirsty. Very incredibly thirsty. That's okay. So, how far down does the straw reach? How far down does the straw reach? It will reach to there. Excellent. We're doing it. Get some more water on the go here. Put in a small tank. Okay. They are all so hungry. Has been paused. That's okay because we don't have the resources. Going, I'm not sure exactly what to do besides getting my log pumpers pumping to get that water going. Yes, good. Go get your water, friends. Get your water. Good. You're planting on the harvest duty. Good. Food is increasing. Think. Yeah. Food is increasing. Water is increasing. Oh, happiness is back to 0. well-being rather. Good. And that is just going to take some time. Excellent. All right. So what I want to do now is I would like to fill this up so that there's more to it. Like you can see that this in so far as like a reservoir goes is pretty terrible. And so it would be nice to get one of those. Isn't there like a thingy? Yeah, where it pumps water up one side and then down the other side. 2,500 science, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But I just kind of want to look and see what it looks like. Like where, like, okay. Oh, I see. It goes like that. And it has a drinking straw on one side and a drinking straw on the other side. So this probably needs to be built on platforms? Well, do I have platforms anywhere? I don't think I do. Yeah, I think it needs to be built on platforms or levees. So what I'm actually thinking about doing, demolishing that straight line, and will it fit there? That's the question. That is the question. Yeah, it should. It should fit there if I that route. Let's go ahead. Let's demolish it. Yep, 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 yep. We'll just do those 3. I'm here. I might as well. And while they're demolishing that, then that'll be good. And then I can back this up at least a full tile. Then if I mess it up, it'll drain through the dam. That's great, I think. We're gonna go ahead and get that prioritized. Let's have them pick up these here resources. And let's take a flyby and see how we're doing. Water is still very, very, very problematic. I don't like that. I don't really know why water is so problematic. We are pumping. Productivity 90, 88%. Let's go ahead and prioritize that. I've got 4 vacancies. That's okay. Food is all right. They're just so thirsty. Here's planks and scrap metal are happening. That's great. And yeah, I think it's just gonna. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Breeding has not been. The breeding has been started again. 32 beavers. That's a decrease, I think. Oh, I did lose someone to thirst. I'm sorry, Boo Noo. I didn't mean to kill you. It was an accident. I need more pumps happening. Great. Productivity 12. Prioritize that building by haulers. They're just so thirsty. Come on, guys. We are on day 9 of this cycle. If this was a shorter drought, we would be in a world of pain. All right. Well, I'm thirsty, so I'm taking a drink of water right now. I am full on gears. I think it's time to build the smelter. I think it's time to build a smelter. So that I can get metal blocks. 300 science, that's okay. Let's path on over to it. And let's get some metal blocks happening. This is going to take time, though, because we got scrap metal coming from over here. If I needed more logs, I could cut those down, but I don't need them. This is now dried up, which means that I don't have this. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. I don't need logs. Look at my trees. Look at my trees. Trees are not the problem. Kohlrabies are the problem. Water is the problem. Okay, water is finally catching up. Goodness. All right, I am going to demolish this. I'm going to demolish that. And I'm going to put in a soybean fermenter. Yeah, because this will take mushrooms and mushrooms and cassava and turn it into food. And this is just going to be, you know, a little... Is that hooked up? No, I think I have to have that there. Yeah. That's fine. Actually, this is going to be paused because first thing I have to do is actually plant the cassava. I'm an idiot. So plant some crops. Let's plant some cassavas. Yay, good. And we're going to need some storage for raw cassava. Just little ones. Raw cassava. Okay, and then here, since I deleted that, we can empty this. Empty all of that. Good, 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 good. Okay, 32 beavers. That's not bad. 3 baby beavers. My logs are fine, which, I can pause these lumberjacks right now because I don't actually need logs and my log storage right now is pretty much full. Waiting for the materials is just waiting for planks, which are right there, you weirdos. And the scrap metal is what's taking the longest. I kind of want to put some scrap metal storage over here. We have logs, metal blocks, scrap metal. Okay, I do have a scrap metal storage. Let's go to obtain on that one so that we have that happening. Okay, the water situation is still just terrible. Oh, it's so depressing. It's so depressing that it's just so bad. This is still not being demolished. I'm going to go ahead and up that priority. Let's go, guys. We need this opened so that we can get water flowage. There we go, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great. Let's see. Good. Not a ton of flow, but maybe enough that I can turn this girl back on to get my water going. My water is increasing, but not dramatically. I think I need another farmhouse because we've got kohlrabi just sitting there. So maybe another farmhouse in the same area. Happening. And they're just putting the kohlrabis right in there, so I don't, yeah, I think another farmhouse, because, berries are fine. What am I doing? There we go, goodness. Pop in another farmhouse. There we go. Okay. Water is finally on the increase, which is just Fantastic. I only have 2 vacancies with what jobs I have open, which is also really great. Um, I'm thinking floodgates down here for right now until I get that science for that dump thing. I'm thinking floodgates just so I can close it if and when a bad. No, 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 no. I don't need to worry about floodgates. I do need to worry about this drought though. This drought is going to be very bad. This is going to be very, very, very bad. My water situation is just terrible. It is just terrible. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, um pause. um um shouldn't have deleted that one down there, should I have? We're just gonna have to see what happens. I am getting some water in. Hopefully it'll be a shorty drought. I don't think that it's gonna be a shorty drought, but get another log pumper in. This is not wonderful. This is not wonderful. There, I said it again. I want to put it there. Let's delete that path. They're getting going on it fast. High, 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 high priority. Get a pumper in there in my main district. 6 vacancies. Hopefully that's coming out of the hauling post. Oh, only one. We are actually making metal blocks now, which is pretty epic. Where is the rest of the scrap metal going? How much scrap metal does it take to make a metal block? Oh, 2 to make 1. That's okay. I am okay with that situation happening. Some more gear storage would be nice, actually, so that is a small. Oh, I'm gonna put in a large warehouse for gears because that now warehouse rather. I would love to put it on top, but I'm not gonna deal with that just yet. All right. Water and this has flow. That wood, my I'm not having a wood problem. But go find another job to do. Pile. They're all piles. I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna put the kohlrabi storage over there. Hit pause. You're gonna. I'm gonna see. 8-day drought is not amazing. Not amazing drought conditions right now. So I need to find other places to get water from. I've got a little pool there. Yep. And I'm gonna put this back here. I feel very silly and somewhat embarrassed about this, but you know, sometimes you make mistakes and you just gotta go with it. So There we go. And we're going to up the workplace and up the construction priority. What a bummer. The water situation is just not wonderful. We're going to ferment cassava. Not connected to a district center. Yeah. So right. All right. Are sat on your butt because we are full on berry storage. Guys harvesting the kohlrabies. Yep. Okay. Very worried about water. Out. Scrap metal, taking the scrap metal over, making metal blocks. Great. Definitely something very different than the easy play mode is the droughts are longer, faster, and I'm sure I'm going to be getting a bad tide here soon. But yeah, an 8-day drought is very problematic. Oh, we got this guy in though. And we've got water happening. That's great. That is great that I've got water coming out of a little pool over here that will absolutely help my colony. Fantastic. Okay, I'm really happy about that. Now, one thing is though that it would be nice to have a cut through so they wouldn't have to walk all the way around. So let's mark some of these resources to be removed so that I can make a path over to here, like so. And like so. I'm thinking platforms because that much, but yeah, I'm thinking platforms. Cross. Not too far from a district center, that's fine because I can path from that direction. Oh, good. Look at the water. Excellent. Okay, I'm very, very, very proud of myself right now. I know that that sounds silly, but hey, friends, it is what it is. Water situation is looking slightly less dicey than I thought it was going to look. This isn't going to last for forever, but it is an entire tile, whereas over here that is significantly less than an entire tile. So that is okay. Kohlrabies are sort of keeping up. They're not keeping up quite as well as I would like them to be. These trees still last 9 days. They are not going to die in the time it takes for water to return. Oh, thank goodness. The gears are going up. Metal blocks are being created. Planks are being created. Oh, this I'm going to turn back on. That's going to have to be, yeah, a drought job is working the engine. Or the power wheel. It's not an engine yet. How much does the engine need again? Power, engine. 20 metal blocks. So I'm going to wait on that. When we get the 20 metal blocks from the smelter, then I will pop in this engine and that will help things. 31 beavers, not the best. That's okay though. I think that this is a pretty decent size for the colony I've got right now, for the resources I have right now. I have to get more water and food working in my favor before I expand the colony, because obviously that is problematic, and I don't really, want my beavers to die. All right, Let's get to work. Excellent. Now I'm pretty sure that you just need to come and... Oh, dear. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. You have to be prioritized by the haulers. And let's set this to empty. No, not empty. Let's set it to supply. I think that makes more sense. And as they build... Yeah, now we can give them a more direct path. That will make their lives a lot better, I think. Yeah. Yeah, and then that'll make his life better. Still running around, isn't he? Well, it's something. Oh, down to 30 beavers. So I have to increase their happiness. They are just really not living a very long time. So let's see if I can get their happiness up to 10. A rooftop terrace would absolutely help them. For sure. And the easiest place for a rooftop terrace is right there. Let's do it. Well-being. No. Yes? No. Rooftop terrace. Yeah. There's path. Excellent. So that should help their well-being. What else can I do? Mangroves would be nice. Oh, I can do some lanterns and some roofs for sure. Decoration. By 3 I want. Yeah, and then that'll actually cover all of them. Good. They can reach that, right? Yeah. It looks like they can. Hopefully. Good. Let's see. What else can I do for their well-being? Well, we're just waiting out the drought is honestly what's happening in my life right now is I'm waiting out the drought. Lanterns and braziers. That's not that big of a deal. Decoration. Lantern. It's bad that I want to put the lantern on top. Put lanterns like that. That'll be good. Water is still okay. I have not run out of water yet. It's going to run out today. You can be paused. And this is still doing its thing. Excellent. I don't think I'm going to have any kind of major crises in the last half a day before the water comes back, which is just fantastic. I need some fermented cassava storage. Did I put fermented cassava? I put regular cassava storage. But I need some fermented cassava storage. And I would like to put that here with the rest of my food. So I think I am ready. Oh, that feels good. It feels good when your beavers get happy. It feels very good that your beavers are happy. Like that little like doo-doo-doo noise, it feels amazing. They built that in a nanosecond. That's crazy. Fermented cassava. Gonna go there. It doesn't have a place to come in. That's okay. We're gonna build it now. Okay. I don't know if you guys are like noticing, but I am just like feeling a lot more positive about how this playthrough is going at the moment. I was feeling pretty, what's the word? Disappointed with my progress, and I was feeling pretty disappointed. But I'm feeling a little bit more upbeat now. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the power wheel, and I've got my 25 metal blocks. And so what that means is that I can actually demolish the power wheel and put that engine in. Power engine. Get it going. Up that priority. Excellent. Let's go over here because I'm sure that I'm about to be flooded. No, he's still water pumping. We're going to keep him water pumping as much as he possibly can. We're going to turn all of these back on. Get my water better. All right. Fermented cassavas are being fermented. So my food is going up. The kohlrabis are being picked. Oh, excellent things. I can get some lumberjacks a going. I've got to worry about my vacancies though. I'm at 31 beavers. I think I'm ready to. And they're happy. Oh, I'm so glad. I think it might be time for another breeding pod. So let's go ahead and pop that breeding pod in. 1,000 science. I don't want to spend 1,000 science on the advanced breeding pod, so I'm just going to put another breeding pod in there. I don't have any major building projects happening. You guys can get lumberjacking. My berries are fine. Fermented cassavas are coming in. All right. Good things and an engine. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, so how much power do we have happening in this situation? Oh, they're so happy now. 157. I am thinking about a number cruncher. Okay. No, it takes 1,500 science. 1.5 thousand science. Oh, it takes 100 gears. That's a lot of gears, dude. Okay, well, maybe that's not what's going to happen. Let's prioritize that by haulers so that we can actually get the logs in there. That is a bit of a far walk. That's okay. We're going to get tube ways at some point in time. How is this here? Scrap metaler, scrap metaling? Scrap metaler, scrap metaling excellently. We're going to set this to empty. No, to supply. So that my scrap metaler can stop walking all over the planet. Okay. Okay, that's fine. You are now paused. You are going to be unpaused here very shortly, I hope. Really not advancing. Anyways, I have been yammering for over an hour now. I have survived an 8-day drought, which is great. It was a little touch and go there for a moment, but that's okay. Let's focus on positives. I made it through the drought. I have made an industrial complex over here. I have stored gears and metal blocks and planks right now. The scrap metal is looking excellent. The coal. I don't really get why. Oh, I have an injured beaver. Medical bed? Yes, you are. Don't worry about it, little one. You're gonna be okay. Gonna be okay, little beaver. That can turn back on. Water is increasing because those log pumpers are log pumping. I would really like for this to advance further. Yes. I have to think. I'm gonna have to give this a nice thunk because I need dynamite eventually. That's gonna be the most helpful thing, I think. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm yammering a lot of silliness here. So I just don't really get why these guys seem. Oh, no, 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 no. The farmhouse is top priority. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is top priority. 9 vacancies. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, lumberjacks, go do something else. You're full. You're full. 7 vacancies. Forester, go do something else. You are done over here as well. Over here, Forester. We don't need you. Lumberjack, we don't need you. Not yet. We've got you on standby. Now we just have 1 vacancy, which is the scientist. So things are moving in the right direction. We have 5 haulers. That is great. That is great. And I think the water is eventually going to get over here. I'm not entirely sure. I need to get that thing, but that costed a lot of science. Didn't it cost a lot of science? 1,500. Yeah, I'm still thinking number cruncher, but the number cruncher is like 1,500. Anyways, at this moment in time, I am going to head on and carry on with my day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and making it through that drought with me. That is very, very much appreciated. Hopefully it didn't cause you guys too much consternation. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and that everything in your life is going great. I'm going to quote a few of my YouTube, I'm going to quote a few of my favorite YouTube creators, and I'm going to say that if you're subscribed, your butt looks amazing. If you're not subscribed, then you're dead to me and your butt looks flat. So that's one of my favorite creators. Another one of my favorite creators will always tell her viewers to make good choices. And I really like that. I think that that's not a bad reminder for all of us as we carry on with our day. So make good choices. And last but not least, my last, probably favoritist YouTube creator, I'm going to sign out with peace, love, and Timberborn. See you in the next one, everyone.